Welcome back, everyone, to Kingdom Focus, and of course, it's Christmas time, guys. It's Christmas time, and Merry Christmas to all of you. And since it's Christmas, and I guess you must be aware of what today's video is going to be, and it is Hawkeye. Yes, as the name of the series is Hawkeye, but then again, of course, we've been introduced with a bishop. Of course, I know that this whole thing is going to lead into these what we call young Avengers later on. But then again, of course, one thing has always bothered me is Hawkeye is Hawkeye. Kate Bishop also gets the name Hawkeye. I believe they should actually work something with the name to give her a special name. But then again, of course, Kate Bishop is a big name in comic books, and of course, in a lot of I've not seen him in animated series, but comic book yes. So yes, Hawkeye it is.
Some people have actually called me the world's greatest archer.
Are you one of those people?
It's the most wonderful.
Today's video is going to be about what are the things I liked about the Hawkeye series and what are the things I did. Yes, of course, Hawkeye is loved by everyone, but then again, it has a lot of hits, but I could say more misses also. But before going to that, I have to say this Hawkeye also holds a six episode series, and I believe the whole Disney Plus formula of releasing each episode every week, and I believe 2 episodes of Hawkeye came out initially when it was released. But to be honest, I'm still up for Netflix, way of releasing episodes, of releasing all the episodes together. That still, I feel, is the best way to release episodes.
The past has caught up with me.
Should we be worried?
No, it's nothing. I'll be home for Christmas. I promise.
So let's not waste time and start with the best thing from the Hawkeye series. Here it goes. First things first, of course, nothing beats the opening scene of the first episode, which takes you back to the attack of New York, right? And of course, we always like nostalgic touch to it, or some things because we know the Battle of New York has become a very good, one of the good examples to feature in Hawkeye in any MCU series. But here we get to see the events in a point of view of the public, actually, not from the hero's point of view, but from the general public's point of view. And the best part out there when you see little Kate Bishop seeing Hawkeye, fighting and everything, through which she got her inspiration. I always used to imagine, what if she would have seen Captain America or Iron Man in that place and would have told her mom, "Okay, mom, I need a shield or super soldier serum," kind of. Yeah, that's the fun part too. But that thing is really majestic, and it's one of the good scenes, right? To say best opening scenes in all the series that came out this year. And the second best scene from the Hawkeye series is when Yelena was introduced, and you get to see her getting snapped and also coming back after she got flipped. The whole transition and everything, that was really amazing. The way she found out about it's been 5 years. So this scene and the first scene, the first scene definitely it's a bit reminded me of how well the BBS starting opening scene was, and simultaneously that again the flip and the snap and the flip scene actually let people know like what happened when people came back, what were the transition, So that was really amazing, and of course Yelena, Florence Pugh has done a great job.
Can I tell you a secret? I'm working with an Avenger.
So the next, my favorite scenes are all the scenes where you get to see Yelena and of course Kate Bishop together. Both of them interacting, talking. It's a treat to see Yelena in the Hawkeye series. Every scene she was there, she was amazing. Haley Steinfeld's Kate Bishop was also amazing. But when you bring both of them together, such a best moment, I really liked it. It was not just any two random girls talking into it, and it felt cute, it felt amazing, and I'm not kidding, I had a crush on Yelena, but here, in this case, both of them, of course. And I'd love to see both of them in near future, of course, interacting again. And the scene in the last episode when Kate Bishop tries to stop Yelena to kill Hawkeye, and that scene is totally funny, and she knows she can take on Yelena though, but it was amazing. And also Florence Pugh complimenting Kate Bishop on her tricks and how she's trying to stop her. Totally amazing. Next is Echo. Yes, I know. Her character, I remember reading about Echo in one of the comics really long back actually. And that time I didn't even pay attention to the character. But here, I know there's an Echo series coming up which has already been mentioned. And I love her look. I love the backstory of the whole Echo thing with Ronan and all. And that really excites me for the upcoming show. I love that she has one metal leg. And I was looking forward, for her to have that, the look from the comics with the handprint on her face. But then again, they did refer that when her dad died and when he put his hand on her cheek, and you get to see his hand. So, loved Echo throughout and loved the way how she was communicating and all. And so funny, this young Echo actually looked like the elder Echo. They really did a great job finding a younger version of her. So, Echo it is.
This is too dangerous. Definitely not this one.
You don't have to say definitely like that. Holy shit!
Since it's a Hawkeye series, how can I not talk about arrows, right? Trick arrows. Tons of trick arrows we got to see. And thank God, because throughout from the first Avengers and in all the movies where Hawkeye was shown, I was concerned about where are his trick arrows. Here we get to see not only one or two arrows, but most of them. As you can see, these are the arrows, right? What they show, starting from, of course, the smoke arrows, the EMP arrows, the stun arrows, the electrifying arrows, and many more. My favorite, of course, the pin arrow, of course, what they did with it. But I want them to do more about it too, with the pin arrows. The Sark arrows, yes, they were there, but then again, they didn't actually, I could say, advertise or show us the way they showed the pin arrows or where they've been used. Spoiler alert again, the way it's been used in the end against Kingpin, if those were the arrows, were Sark arrows, that's a little disappointing, but then again, it was fun. I'd love to see more arrows in the near future. Clint Barton, Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye, is also one of my best things from the series. Yes, there are a few things that I didn't like about him too, but I'll get to that. Finally, we get to see him as in the forefront. We've seen him do pretty good stunt out there, 2-3 moves, even though I wanted him to do many more stuff into it. Him as Ronan, when he puts the costume again, felt as deadlier it is. As if you can see that Ronan is a different person and Hawkeye is a different person altogether, right? His relationship, with Natasha Romanoff, of course, Black Widow, reminding her, in due time, and also in the end, when he was trying to make Yelena understand that it was not him who couldn't kill Natasha, was touching, but then again, they missed a mark out there. I will talk about it. But apart from that, his relationship with his family and all, and the way he's trying to get back to his family, that was really touching. And I really could connect Hawkeye in this series, and it really proved me that you don't need to have superheroes to save the world. That's all what I like liked about it. I know a lot of you out there, you might have loved tons of things from the series. But now let's talk about things which I didn't like or I feel where they fail. Now, starting off with, I know there are a lot of things, but I'm starting off with, I'm just breaking everything. It's Kingpin. Yes, I know, the one guy we've been waiting for like anything, and they brought him to MCU because I was so excited to see Matt Murdock in Spider-Man No Way Home. And here, the same way I was excited to see Kingpin. And when he first appeared, I went crazy, literally crazy. But as I had a fear that they would marvelize him, that's what they did. He was straight up from the comic. He did look a little bit more fat. I'm not body shaming him, but a little fat, from the comics. But he's not the Netflix Kingpin. The guy took on, Daredevil, took on like this whole mafia thing, and of course, not only that, he took on Bullseye. Imagine you saw how Bullseye was. He was so deadly. And here, I know I love katebishop, but the way she beat him, it was reckless. Come on, even I know she used a trick, but hello. And I expected more from Kingpin though, even though in the end we see Echo shooting him, but I think that's not going to happen. He's going to come back. He's coming back. Please, Marvel, let him do what he does best. Why didn't Netflix? I know you have the Disney umbrella on top of it. You have to make it the way all Marvel is. Because looking at Kingpin, it fears me that they would do the same to Daredevil also.
You're really starting to annoy me.
That I was not that much impressed with it is when, like in the last episode itself, with a simple conversation, now Yelena thinks that, that Hawkeye has not killed Black Widow. I wanted this thing to go ahead, to get stretched. Because, come on, just because he knows the secret whistle and that he knew about Yelena and things that Yelena told Natasha, doesn't mean that he won't kill, right? So I wanted it to extend a little bit, like as if in the end of the finale, Yelena goes away, or they try to stop Yelena and she goes away and she tries to come back again in the future. It would be much more interesting. But nonetheless, of course, like I said, they wanted to keep it in a good way, and as usual, more Marvel.
They're so pathetic.
Nobody killed her. She made a choice.
Stop lying!
So, lastly, it's the season finale. It didn't land that strong because even in the fight scene with the tracksuit mafia, when both of them were taking them down, my concern was, first of all, okay, I'm not going to a realistic way where they didn't have that much arrows, but they still took them down. But then again, what I was feeling, why the tracksuit mafia were coming towards them rather than shooting at them directly from far end, right? I wanted the fight to be much more. See, it didn't feel like that the stakes were high in that moment. Right? It was they were just fighting again and again. Hawkeye jumping from the building and falling on the Christmas tree, and it may be comedic, but then again it didn't land that well. And also the drastic appearance of Kingpin trying to kill Kate Bishop's mom on his own. That's not what Kingpin does, guys. Hello, he has people to do that. He has an organization to do that. That too. And I still feel, Loki had a good ending, season finale. WandaVision had a good season finale. Falcon and Winter Soldier, not that much. So I would put Hawkeye into that category too, or Falcon and Winter Soldier category. And and like I said, it felt like a TV show kind of thing, rather than a cinematic experience. So I could say the season finale didn't end. we know that Haley Steinfeld's Katebishop is on her way to be part of the Young Avengers group, of course, in the near future. And I hope there are a lot of things that can be done from her, and of course, a lot of things to be done from Jeremy Renner's Hawkeye. And of course, we did get a small tease, call it a tease of Mockingbird 2, his wife being Mockingbird. But it's so funny, like, you know, you have a watch which has shield symbol behind, you know. So it's not that much of a secret thing, I believe. So Hawkeye series, yes, it didn't land that strong, but I still have to rate it though, right? So I would give it a 5. 5 out of 10. Yes, I know. Don't hate me for this. This is my take on it. You might like it. You might give it a higher rank to it. But as a comic book fan and a reviewer, of course, I'll give it a 5 out of 10. Yeah. I hope the next upcoming series does good. But then again, of course, this year was Marvel's year. They came up with 4 TV series and 4 movies. And even though Hawkeye didn't deliver well, Spider-Man did, right? So something better than nothing. So this is it. This is our review for the Hawkeye. For more upcoming videos and reviews, stay tuned, okay? Because we are coming up with a lot more. So until then, this is Hannibal.